Hello, Mouse Planet, Alan Dalinka. It is our 26th show. That's 26 consecutive weeks of our Fun at Home show. Green screen glitches if I run it while I'm running the opening, so the green screens are just green today. I'll be changing those up a few times, hopefully during the show, and hopefully it won't cause us to glitch too much, but found a source of at least one of our glitches back there. To everybody who's joined us, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining week after week. It's something else putting this show together, as you might imagine. And so we certainly appreciate having folks in the comments. As you may have seen, if you caught the pre-show scroll, there were more than 65 people who've been on this show. Before tonight, that amounts to 215 separate people appearing, which all have to be coordinated through StreamYard, texts, email, all the things we do to get people on the show. And I've been here for everyone, and some of our Mouse Planeteers have been here for nearly everyone. And actually, two of the people in the green room who aren't even Mouse Planeteers, they're in our top 10 of guests. So they're certainly our favorites too, as are a couple people who aren't with us tonight. At any rate, let's start with the news. Like I said, we usually do. The news, unfortunately, is not so great, although unfortunately also not unexpected. Josh DeMauro, the chairman of the Parks Division, posted on social media, issued a press release, and informed cast internally that due to the prolonged pandemic, the company is going to lay off 28,000 domestic employees, 67% of them part-timers. They have not specified which coast. Disney continues to point the finger towards California being an exacerbating cause. What that essentially means is the number might have been lower, but probably would not have been zero in the event California opened up. California still hasn't made any moves towards opening that we've heard. People are floating rumors, but we haven't seen any substantiation for rumors, and we don't share rumors here on Mouse Planet. In other news, more happy news, this will take me a moment to get up on the screen. The folks at Give Kids the World Village have announced that their tickets are now on sale for their Night of Million Lights spectacular. And let's see if I can get that up on the screen here. There we go. If you go to their website, you can buy those tickets now. And the money, of course, goes to supporting the village. The Night of Million Lights is going to light up the village. It looks like it's going to be on the spectacle of the Osborne Dancing Lights at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So for folks who are into that, they look like they're going to go all out with these decorations. People have sponsored them. And the tickets depend on whether it's a weekday, a regular night, a standard night, a peak night, or a holiday night. There are the prices there on the screen. You can certainly give more. Give Kids the World is the organization that helps fulfill wish trips for critically ill children and their families. And the village is closed to those families because of the pandemic and because children with critically ill diseases can't really visit the parks during the pandemic. So the Lights Festival is kicking off later this fall, but tickets are now on sale and you can get those now. I'm going to do the same for Adrienne's regular sponsor that she talks about, the organization that she sponsors on the other coast, the Chalk Walk. Is coming up, and Adrienne has done us the courtesy of pre-taping because, and before I even put that up on the screen, I will remind you that later on during the show, during Jibe Time, one of the questions is our contest question. That contest question has a right answer, and it's right only in the sense that one person who jibes with Adrienne's answer will be selected at random from everybody who jibes, including our other players, to win the monorail book that Adrienne has talked about, and we'll be offering up. Here it is. I've added Mickey and Minnie looking at it in the picture, but there's the monorail book that somebody can win during the Jibe Time section of the show. I'm not going to reveal which question Adrienne picked. I will not also reveal her answer, but we'll let you guys know after our Jibe Time champion has been picked. So it behooves everyone to play every round of the game tonight, because during one of the rounds, that question may come up. And if it doesn't come up, I'll make it come up at the very end of the show, and we'll have everybody try to jibe with it then. So with that, let me bring up the video of Adrienne talking about the chalk walk. And let's see, I got to push a few buttons here, and we'll make that happen. So let's see. I need to push a few more buttons, and I really sometimes wish I had a technical director, but we got 10 people in the studio, and that's our max, so there would be no 10 people in our studio. Here comes Adrienne share, and I'm going to be talking over her until I get it on the screen. Let's go.
Hey, Mouse Planet, it's Adrienne Vincent-Phoenix, and I'm sorry to have not been here for the last couple of weeks. Got a lot going on right now, and as you can see behind me, I'm at Children's Hospital Orange County. We have a chalk walk coming up, and Team Mouse Planet is going to be joining for the chalk walk again. We are really excited. This is going to be a virtual walk. Obviously, with the Disneyland Resort closed right now, there's no opportunity to do an in-person walk, but that doesn't change the mission of Children's Hospital Orange County. In fact, with a lot going on right now related to COVID and the impacts that it's having on children, it's actually more important than ever for Children's Hospital Orange County to be able to raise funds, to be able to expand the services to the youth in Orange County. So that's why I'm here, is to talk about the chalk walk, to talk about the team at Mouse Planet and our walk. We have raised over $85,000 for Children's Hospital Orange County in the history of Team Mouse Planet. And we are back this year, bigger and better than ever. And hopefully we're going to break that $100,000 mark this year. So Choco Bear and I are here to say hello and to invite you to come join us for the virtual walk. This is going to be unlike anything that they've done before. You sign up online, and you can go to chalkwalk.org/mouseplanet to see our team page and to sign up. And then you can pledge how much you want to raise for the team. You can start at $50 and go as high as you want. The sky is the limit. And every level that you hit, there's new incentives and prizes for the walkers. Everybody who hits a certain threshold is going to receive an invitation to a virtual chalk walk party that'll be held sometime in spring of 2021. But in addition to that, you get the knowledge that you are helping kids in Orange County receive some health care that really isn't offered anywhere else in the state. And that's really important to all of us, but especially right now to me. I have gone from being a chalk walk supporter to helping decorate the first chalk walks when they were back at South Coast Plaza, to being the Team Mouse Planet team captain, to being a prize coordinator, to being a media sponsor. And then with the adoption of my 3 kids, now all of a sudden I'm a chalk parent, and I actually have a kiddo at chalk right now who is getting some of the services that are available really only at this facility. And so it is now personal to me, as they say, this time it's personal. And I'm asking all of you to come out, join the team if you can. If you can't, go to the same website and make a donation. If that's not your thing, we're also going to be putting up a bunch of things on eBay with charity proceeds all going to the Children's Hospital of Orange County. So you can watch for the links to that on the Mouse Planet updates and through our social media in the weeks to go. So I really encourage you to visit chalkwalk.org/mouseplanet, sign up for the team or make a donation to one of our walkers. And hopefully we'll see you all back at the Disneyland Resort in 2021 for the next in-person chalk walk in the park.
So there was Adrienne, and her latest is taking care of those kiddos, which is why her timing has been off and she hasn't been able to join us live during the show. And hopefully you guys are out there telling your friends to join us, because the more who jibe in the Jibe Time round, the more fun this is going to get. Because, you know, as I said at the top of the show, this episode is our half a year mark, which is astounding to me. All right, let me take no further time in talking news and such. We've got a little bit of news that we'll cover during the course of the show, but I'm going to start bringing up our regulars and our guests. Let's start, as I always do, with our returning champion, Shelley from On the Go and MCO. Welcome back, Shelley. Is your mic working?
Yes, it should be. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Yes, but we had those issues last week, and I was like, I don't hear Shelley. Let's get Shelley on the screen. We start, as we always do, with her Mike Wazowski moment for having won last week. It's a banner that I've made myself. It's our logo. Sorry, Shelley. All right. So welcome back, Shelley. Thanks for coming back. 3-time champion in a row, 4 overall, if I'm doing the count right. And let me double check the figure here because you are in our top 10. You have appeared 9 times, including tonight. So thank you so much.
I have, and many times in the comments in addition to those 9. So.
That's true. And I did not go back to the comments to review, but you've appeared here in the virtual studio 9 episodes now, which puts you ahead of some of the Mouse Planet folks, believe it or not, some of the folks who aren't with us tonight. So thank you, Shelley. Let me bring up your challenger this week. Your challenger this week was last week's panelist, one of my predecessors here at Mouse Planet, who now does her own thing. Let's bring up Marie Rossiter. Marie, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Go ahead and plug what you currently do for folks.
Well, I am currently a national content creator for SimpleMouse.com, which is a Scripps property, and I primarily do lifestyle writing and a lot of Disney. I think 3 of my 4 pieces I wrote today were all Disney related, so I'm kind of their go-to Disney drama queen, I guess.
Well, thanks for coming back. This is Marie's second appearance on the show. And let's see, I'm going to go to our other special guest in the green room. Mr. Big Fat Panda has come back.
Shelley knows she's cheating. I know she's cheating. Even I'm sorry.
This is John's 8th appearance on the show, believe it or not. And we keep inviting him back, notwithstanding his behavior. He did win once, right? John, you were the champion once?
I was once.
He who knows? When Todd Pickering keeps score, maybe John will surpass both of our players this week, and we'll have to figure out what to do about that.
I'm praying for a miracle.
Because legitimately, only Shelley and Marie can win our bragging rights. But as I said, every player this week is eligible to win our prize. I got another non-Mouse Planeteer guest who's got a guest of his own. I'm going to bring up Alexander Wittenberg, my friend here in Orlando.
Hiya, friends. I'm joined tonight by, Gopher Scooter is here to say hello.
Very
I also
nice.
want to say that we had a great...
Happy birthday to
my mom. Yes, but I also wanted to say we had a great mail day in our house the other day when my housemate Steven's copy of Lisa's book, California Dreamin', showed up at the door. So
let me bring Lisa in so Lisa can celebrate having her book. Here's Lisa.
What a wonderful cover. I want that book now.
So Lisa is one of our Mouse Planet regulars. Welcome back, Lisa. How are things up in your part of the world?
It's interesting. We got a new puppy, and my kids started online school, so I'm kind of tired.
And I heard you start to say something when we were in the green room before the show about the smoke situation in your area. How are things up there?
Yeah, we're back to the orange sky up here. We've got some more of the California smoke coming up to Washington, so I had to move from in front of the glass window to back to the wall because I was looking a little orange.
Oh, gosh. Well, welcome back. And Alex, thanks, is going to be an awesome contributor to your kids' college fund with the purchase of that book, right? You get 30 cents, 60 cents?
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so Lisa, welcome back. Let's see, who else do I have in the green room? I've got Chris Berry in the green room. Chris, welcome back.
Hey, how we doing?
Everybody's pitching Lisa's book this week. All right,
how's everybody?
Anything else? I'm just putting them back
You
in
guys
there.
are too much.
Returning from in the holodeck once more, we got Greg.
And also reading Lisa's book.
Also reading Lisa's book.
How come I wasn't informed?
I wasn't informed
I
either.
have nothing too.
Fascinating thing is, I'm watching our numbers drop as we're showing off the book. It doesn't. Maybe everybody's going over to Amazon to order the book.
Yes. Lisa,
have you
recorded an audio book on Audible of it yet?
I have not. I have not.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Well,
I
the
also
puppy
have
book-
Lisa's book, so I'm.
Panda.
A special copy.
All right, let's bring in Todd King. Todd, welcome back. How many days till Mandalorian? Todd is our Star Wars reporter. How many days till the Mandalorian drops?
Well, 1 month basically. The season 2 starts October 30th, so
Woohoo.
there we go. More Baby
Todd.
Yoda.
All right.
Oh, there's Baby Yoda! Oh my gosh!
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
wow, look, he moves.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. Where's Panda's button? There's Panda's button. All right. Wow.
Oh,
Do the magic hand thing.
Does it, does
There you
it,
go.
does it make a noise?
That speaks expensive, doesn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Sound effect and everything.
Weird.
It's
Okay.
for my nephew.
John,
Okay,
what's
sure
the
it is.
retail? What's the retail on that?
I think it was only $63, believe it or not, which for an animatronic like that was really pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, don't feed it after midnight.
Yeah, I thought as well.
Good reference.
All right, so we're up to Hollywood Squares, which of course means that it's time to introduce our California star, Mr. Todd Pickering, who's
Very
back with
good,
us.
Very
from
good.
the
There he
adventure.
is.
I didn't even intend to do it. Now, I last week made up a Florida Star thing because I showed off a video clip of my own that you're not going to get to see. But I will put California Star up, and I won't show your video. But of course, we do have, as he's showing that off and not saying a word, I'm going to have him say a word because I can have Todd speak on command at any time by going like this.
I'm called Todd Pickering. Yes, that is my name. I'm here every Wednesday. I walk of fame.
Yay.
All right, there he is.
On YouTube. I was working on it while I was waiting for you all to say hello, but I got distracted by that Yoda. That's amazing.
Yes.
So welcome back, everyone. Let me put Shelly in the champions box, which is here.
Yeah.
And we're going to put Marie in the challengers box, which is here. So we've got
Look this
everybody
way.
in the right box. And let me now take a moment to remind everybody of the rules of Jibe Time. If you want the full contest rules for this week, they're on MousePlanet.com. These guys are cracking me up. I got to look away almost. So here are the rules. Each round, Shelly and Marie will ask for one of the questions from my Game Time 3000 machine. I still don't like the name. I got to come up with a name.
Yeah.
So the game engine includes a whole bunch of questions that I have written. They are all original. They all have some relation to Disney fandom, Disney everything else. There are no right answers. And questions look like this. They look like, did you hear, after all these years at Disneyland, Disney's lawyers finally got to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. When the park finally reopens, the new safer version will be Mr. Toad's Blank Ride. And then each of our players come up with an answer, and then people like Mr. Todd Pickering will be asked to compare theirs and see if they jive.
Churro ride.
Thank you, Vanna White.
Perfect answer.
So in each round, each Shelly and Marie will get their own question. Everybody writes. You in the audience write. When we ask our questions, there will be a question number associated with it. It's very important that you include your question number with the answer, especially if you'd like your chance at the Monorail book, because any question that doesn't include that question number will not be eligible to win that Monorail book, which I'm looking for in my thing here, and there it is. You will not get it. Instead, you will get the unhappy Goofy.
Oh, my Lord.
Of course.
And if you're really lucky, maybe even a panda sweater. All right. So Shelly is our 3-time in a row returning
Scary.
champ. Shelly, you get to ask the first question. You get to ask the first question, or you get to select the first question, which requires me to put the questions on the screen. There are a bunch of new ones. There's a few leftovers. They're all in green. You know the routine probably better than I do by now. So, all right, Shelly, go ahead and pick the first question of Jibe Time tonight. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't play the damn theme song. Yeah, here's the theme song.
It says it should be called the Jibatron.
The Jibatron? That
Yes,
sounds good.
Dave. That's a great idea.
All right, Shelly, what would you like to jibe with?
Let's go for question number 49.
Question number
All right,
49.
here we go.
She's going for the gold.
Oh, you know what? Before I even ask question 49, let me do one other thing. And that is I need to keep track of you guys in order so that when we do a random drawing of people who match at the very end of the show, I've got it. So Alex is going to be number 1. I'm going to write this down so I don't blow it. Alex will be number 1. Lisa will be number 2.
Cool.
Panda will be number 3. Shelly will be number 4. Marie will be 5. Chris Berry is 6. I'm not looking at you guys. I'm just writing. Greg is number 7.
Lucky 7.
Todd is number. Todd King is number 8.
I like 6. 6 is good.
And Pickering doesn't win anything, right?
No.
He's number 9.
Right. Scorekeeper wins nothing.
Those numbers will be relevant in the event one of you, if you match the special question, and we have to do a random drawing. So here we go. We're now going to ask number 49. And the people who answer, your numbers will be in the order that we show them on the screen for when we do our random number generator. All right, here we go. Number 49.
Okay.
It's a lot of information here.
Yeah.
Number 49. It didn't come up, did it?
No.
There it is.
What was a short one?
It is a very short one. Ready? Chip and Dale went soaring, but they'll never do it again. They lost their blank over California. Chip and Dale went soaring, but they will never do it again. They lost their blank over California. Everybody write and jibe, please.
Oh, come on. I have a good one.
Family-friendly show. You must keep them clean.
Come on. Can't I say something silly?
How come pictures aren't coming up? There we go. Everybody's writing. Guys at home, you're writing. Mr. Pickering's dancing because he doesn't write.
Yeah.
I wrote.
All right.
I'm very quick.
All right. So there we go. There was the first question. That was number 49. And I will come to the right arrangement here so I can put Marie up on the screen. And Marie, I need to go back to, what did you call it? The Jibetron?
The Jibetron.
The Jibetron. Now the property of Mouse Planet. Thank you very much.
Wow. We stole.
Marie, which question in green would you like for your first question of the game?
Oh, how about we do number 51?
Number 51.
Mm-hmm.
Number 51. She gets a whole paragraph. Ready? Uh-oh. Recently, Sorcerer Mickey rediscovered Yensid's Book of Magic while rummaging through the artifacts displayed in the lobby of the Collector's Fortress at Disney California Adventure. That's Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout for those of you who haven't seen it. When Mickey started trying out some of the spells, Groot blanked. Let's try it one more time. Sorcerer Mickey rediscovered Yensid's Book of Magic while rummaging through the artifacts displayed in the lobby of the Collector's Fortress at Disney California Adventure. When Mickey started trying out some of the spells, Groot blanked. And I'm getting feedback from somebody in my ear. Let's write and jive, everyone, on number 51.
Yeah.
What did Groot do?
I'm on the air.
All right, so we are back. I am going to try not to put up my green screen again because I'm hearing all sorts of things in my ear that suggest we'll just get glitchy, and I don't want to get glitchy. So folks at home, you'll get a little while to answer while we talk to our guests. I'm going to go right to Shelly because Shelly told me she'd done something that I was actually going to talk about in the news. So I'm going to bring Shelly on the screen. Welcome back, Shelly. And you were telling me before the show that you found your way over to Swan and Dolphin, which had some news today that they were going to have one more edition of their Food and Wine Classic limited edition on October 31st. That is a pay for the night and food and beverage service opportunity that the Swan and Dolphin offers. You go to swananddolphin.com. Shelly, tell me what you saw, and while you're talking about it, I'm actually going to put their graphic up on the screen.
So they are doing the Sip, Savor, and Stay Saturdays. I know that a lot of you know about their Food and Wine Classic that they do. And because of COVID, they're kind of switching it up. And every Saturday, they're doing a different theme. I went to the first weekend, which was actually champagne themed. and it was just a great amount of fun. So it happens from 5:30 to 7:30, and it was fantastic because it's 23,000 square feet of a ballroom and 200 seats, and that's it. So there was champagne all over the place, cocktails, fantastic food, and the best part is that it is $300 for 2 people to stay and to experience the culinary part of the night. You can actually pay $100 more, and there are some extra add-ons you can do. But we had such a phenomenal time. We kind of made a kind of weekend out of it, so we got there a little bit earlier on the day and Saturday and just kind of hung out. We went to the event on Saturday night, and there are actually places that are at the Swan and Dolphin doing magical dining. So you have kimonos, and I believe it's Il Molino that are on the magical dining. So because the food at the event is kind of light, if you're still hungry, you can do that 3-course prefix for $35, and do some good for the Orlando area because that goes to Feed the Need Florida.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. So that's once again at the Swan and Dolphin Resort, which unlike the good news about them extending their festival, also had some bad news this week. They also filed a notice with the state that they were laying off, I believe it was 1,100 of their folks, because as you might imagine,
how many people work there?
It is. You don't realize how gigantic those resorts are. So
1,100.
Yeah. I mean, well, they
enormous.
have all sorts of. I have a feeling it's a lot of their convention staff, because they have huge convention areas that are actually underneath of the Dolphin that are just phenomenal. There are 2 floors of crazy amounts of conference space, but I cannot say how much we enjoyed. We're actually going to go again at the end to do it because we had such a great time. The resort is better than ever, and the measures that they took during the event were above and beyond anything, and it was just really fun.
Nice.
That's cool.
That sounds great. I'm trying to bring the Jibetron back on the screen so that we can get to your question. But technology is sort of fickle. Here we go. I got number 49 back on the screen. So here we go, everybody. We're going to talk about question 49, which, to remind folks of what it was, is not that button. It's this button, right? This button. Gee whiz, Alan. You'd think after 26 weeks I'd have these buttons down. But no.
It's a one-man show. You're doing great, Alan. We got your back.
Yep. We're all here for you.
Ready, Shelley? You're going to have your jibe answer for number 49. Chip and Dale went soaring, but they'll never do it again. They lost their blank over California. Shelley? What'd they lose over California? Nuts! Wow.
Of course.
All right. So Shelley's got nuts, or Chip and Dale lost their nuts, or something of that ilk, right?
The things we learn on Mouse Planet.
Exactly. All right, let me start in box number 1 there with Alex. Alex, what do you got as your response? What'd they lose?
They lost their wits, but then I thought they probably also lost these little beauties. See Todd King for a visual reference.
Alex, we really don't want to see your answer to the next question. It's ruining the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Did you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Right. Just ruined Christmas, and that's not good.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
I'm out. See ya.
It's all over.
All right. I need Lisa's response. It is what did they lose? Nuts. Very good.
Nuts.
All right. And let's see. We got
enthusiastic nuts.
Learn to hit these buttons. Panda's giving us his nuts. All right. Very good, Mr. Panda.
Is an acorn a nut? I think so.
And Todd Pickering, you're keeping track of these, yes?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. Marie, what do you got?
Shelley, I'm with you. Nuts.
All right. And Chris Berry, you going to show us nuts?
I'm going to show you my nuts, yeah.
There you go.
So much for a family-friendly show, Alan.
Hey, this is exactly in the spirit of the 1970s match game.
Match game PM.
We're talking about nuts. I don't know what you're talking about, Alex. Greg?
Yeah.
What kind of nuts you got?
Also showing nuts.
All right. Nuts there.
Greg is just nuts.
Todd King, I need to find your button. Any nuts?
Trying to be family friendly by saying
Acorns. I'm sorry, that is not a jive.
Isn't that funny that I drew an acorn?
So did I.
It's close.
Did you? Oh, that's right, Marie.
Yeah.
It's not a jive. I'm sorry, Mr. King.
Oh.
No jiving.
And Mr. Pickering.
Well, the other Todd is
Mr. Pickering's
jiving.
button. He's frozen.
Oh.
He's got his nuts. All right.
I've got my nuts.
Shelley's picked up a whole bunch.
You're all nuts.
Now I'm going to go through the comments and we'll see what we've got here. And I think we're going to have a bunch of nuts there too.
They're all nuts.
Peanut gallery.
Not all the answers are correct.
Oh,
Let's see.
very good.
We got Dave Kent with nuts.
Mr. Jibotron,
we've got-
Mr. Jibotron himself, right?
We've got Nan Kent. We've got cookies from Mary Stack.
Cookies was close. Cookies was close. Yeah.
It's close, and so was acorns, but it just isn't a
I lost
jive.
my cookies on Space Mountain.
Emily has given us her nuts.
What if they were
Stephanie
peanut butter cookies?
Nutter butter.
Nutter
Stephanie
cookies.
has given us nuts. My father has given us nuts.
Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
Eve has given us nuts.
Oh, Eve.
Eve was with us last week. It was great
Wow,
to see
that's
him
right.
on our stream.
Merci.
And let me double check. I'm getting 51s next. There are no more responses to number 49. All right. So, Mr. Pickering, I wasn't keeping track. I've got some tick marks here. What do we got?
I lost track too. I got 11.
You got 11. All right.
I'm in trouble.
That's going to be really
round
hard,
one.
Shelley.
No, you got
But the
this.
good news, I got to tell
That's
you
a good
both.
question, Shelley.
There's another question where lots of people may match in this week's batch. So Shelley's
Shelley will
response
probably
was not
pick
a
it.
shock to me. I'm turning off Eve's nuts. Eve, thanks for sharing your nuts with us. Let's go to Marie's question, and I'll put that on the screen.
All right.
And we already know what Alex's response
51.
was.
Looking for 51.
Yeah, there we go. Recently, Sorcerer Mickey rediscovered Yen Sid's Book of Magic while rummaging through the artifacts displayed in the lobby of the Collector's Fortress at Disney California Adventure. When Mickey started trying out some of the spells, Groot blanked. And I need to find Marie on the screen again, which is this button here. Marie?
Well, based on how he did last time, I said Groot drowned.
Groot drowned. Oh, no. Well, we already know because Alex shared with us, but I'm going to put him on the screen again anyway so we can share it one more time. What did Groot do?
Sorry for ruining Christmas, everybody.
Rooted. All right.
Yeah.
It's rooted. That's all he can
I'm going to
do.
go a little more randomly now. I'm going to go to Panda. Panda, what do you got?
He sprouted a new twig.
He sprouted.
Oh, good one.
Chris Berry, what do you got?
Well, all he can do is Grooted. He Grooted.
Rooted. All right. You matched
I'm
Alex.
Yep.
Greg, what do you got?
Well, I said timber.
Timber.
Timbered.
Lisa, what do you got?
I had rooted.
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 Todd Pickering, what do you got?
I agreed with Panda. He sprouted.
Sprouted.
Yeah.
Shelley, what do you got?
He said he dropped.
Oh, like the freshman.
Like the, yeah.
Like a ride.
Marie, we've already got yours. Todd King, what do you got?
I say he barked.
He barked. And in the audience, we've got from Steven, we've got Sapped. We've got another Sprouted from Nan Kent. Emily gave us Cried. Dave Kent gave us
Sad
Sprouted. And Stephanie gave us I Am Grooted. And I am surprised that nobody came up with what I was thinking about when I referenced Yen Sid. You know, when Mickey did the water bucket thing in Sorcerer's Apprentice, the brooms kept splintering, right? And
Oh, he
Groot's made of
splintered.
wood and he splintered. But hey,
That's
that's my wacky sense of.
Well, no, I
Disney knowledge.
tried to go there, but I was like,
That's
he
a good answer.
bucketed. He went to the well end.
All right, so Todd, if I understood your last response, Todd Pickering, it's 11-0 in favor of Shelley.
It's
Oh my
11-0.
goodness!
Holy smokes!
I got
All right,
lucky.
Something's just not right.
I was going to say, Marie, let's hope you picked one that's got lots of easy matches. Let me put the Jibenator on the screen. Is that not what we called it? It's not what we called it.
Jibetron.
The Jibenator.
Marie, what number would you like?
Oh, let's do 34.
Number 34. All right, here comes number 34.
Right.
Donald Duck is taking on a new role as a ride operator on Big Thunder Mountain. For safety, though, Donald now must wear blank.
Well, there you go.
Donald Duck is taking on a new role as a ride operator on Big Thunder Mountain. For safety, though, Donald must now wear blank. Let's write and jibe. And I did it again by hitting the wrong button.
Whoa.
Come on, let's write and jibe, everyone.
Donald.
All right.
Honk.
All right, and
All right,
we will go
there we go.
back to the game engine here and have Shelley pick her next question. All right, here we go. Shelley, which one would you like as your next question?
53.
Number 53. Fashionista Edna Mode has been asked to design appropriate face coverings for both the citizens and supers of Munisipburg.
No?
I'm not sure what designs to expect. I know they'll be fabulous, darlings, but the masks certainly will not have blank.
Oh my goodness!
Fashionista Edna Mode has been asked to design appropriate face coverings for both the citizens and supers of Munisipburg. I'm not sure what designs to expect. I know they will be fabulous, darlings, but the masks certainly will not have. And yours truly failed to give the Jibe Time button here, so I'm just going to have to play the manual version of it while you guys all write off camera for a moment as I find the right Jibe Time button. Ready? Everybody write in Jibe, please. You'd think after proofreading, I'd get this right, but no such luck. All right, so we've had our 2 questions for the round. We've got everybody with written responses. We've got some audience responses coming in. Hopefully we'll get more because you still don't know which question is our contest question, where the unlucky winner gets to go home with, gosh, I'm really...
With a book?
I was going to say the unlucky winner goes home with the panda sweater in wallpaper form only. The lucky winner could get, the lucky winner could get Panda himself if they're lucky, because Panda, well, Mark probably would say no, but available.
Alan, your graphics department must have been up all night.
Actually, this graphic is quite old already. It's
he
at
made
least
that
a year.
for me last year. Yeah.
Angry reindeer.
A year old.
That went over big with my family.
I was going to say our one Jiber will match and get the Disney Monorail book here. And let's talk, John. What's new in your world? I mean, you haven't popped up on social media in the last 5 minutes, as far as I can tell.
I have not. I'm trying to build a new website. I'm trying to make T-shirts and embroider things. I'm trying to survive.
Is business more than so-so?
It hasn't really started yet because I haven't opened up a store yet or anything, but eventually that'll happen. So right now I'm just doing my Tuesday show. This Tuesday, 8 o'clock, we have a Jelly Rolls person who is Jordan Michael Peterson, really great musical guy. Tuesday, 8 p.m.
And you didn't even bite on my so-so joke since you're sewing, right? Embroidery.
No, I did not. I did not get that.
This is a show.
I'll come to it later. I'll put a pin in it.
He's gonna pin that. All right. So I'm gonna
Stop
call
needling
time
me.
on people.
Oh,
Stop needling you?
one after the other.
Only once you've mended our relationship.
I can't follow this thread.
I'm here all night.
Hey, will you guys patch things up, please?
Oh, God. The pain.
Last chance, friends, to answer number 53 because we're going to go to Marie's question, which was number 34.
We're all in stitches, right?
All right, guys. I'm putting Marie's question on the screen.
Listen, button it up. Button it up.
Oh, it never stops.
It never stops. We're just bobbing and weaving.
Everybody's turning us off, guys. Come on, nobody's gonna jibe if that happens. Donald Duck is taking a new role as a ride operator on Big Thunder Mountain. For safety, though, Donald now must wear. And Marie, I need to find your button again. Uh-oh. There's Marie. Marie, what did you say?
Pants.
Pants. All right. Yeah. So let's this round go to the audience first and see if we've got more pants from our
Where's
audience.
my pants? Lego. That was a Lego reference.
We've got pants from Nan Kent. So there's a point for Marie. We got pants from Dave Kent.
Yeah.
We have no jibing with my dad who said suspenders.
Yeah, he needs pants first.
Let's see. Stephanie offered up an English translation machine.
Oh, that would be handy.
That's
Emily
funny.
offered up socks.
Oh, no socks.
And those are all the 34s I see here. So let's go to Todd. Let me take that one off the screen. Todd King, what do you got?
I jibed this time. Pants.
Another point for Marie. Greg?
I did not jive. I said a mask shaped to fit his bill.
All right.
Makes sense.
You would want
Lisa, what do you got? Other pants? Yay. Todd Pickering, what do you got?
Oh, mine's not as good. I gave him galoshes.
Galoshes.
Well, he is a
Big
duck.
Thunder Mountain. I was going to say Splash Mountain, right? But Big Thunder?
I know.
He's a duck.
Kelly, what do you got?
¿Dónde está pantalones?
She's got pantalones. All right.
These three
Todd
switching
Switchboard, what do you got?
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed at this one, but it's a quask.
Oh, God. You matched everyone. You matched everyone.
I'll just see myself out now.
Chris Berry, what do you got?
You're fired.
I don't have Quask, but I do have pants, please.
He's
Yeah.
got pants. And John, what do you got?
I didn't even think pants. I went hard hat.
Oh, look at that duck.
Picture.
Very
That's a
simple.
fun
All right,
picture, though.
Mr. Pickering, how many points did she score there? She must have made up some ground.
She did make some ground. She's at 6, but Shelly's still at 11.
Shelley's still at 11.
6 and 11. You can come back from that.
Kavorka.
Yeah, well, I think Shelly might, get a few
I
points
think she's
here.
going to score some points with her,
We'll
her
see.
question here, huh?
She's
Number
going to call on the
53.
children.
I already texted them.
Number 53, Shelley got. Fashionista Edna Mode has been asked to design appropriate face coverings for both the citizens and supers of Municipburg. I'm not sure what designs to expect. I know they'll be fabulous, darlings, but the masks certainly will not have, Shelley.
Hey!
Capes, of course.
Yeah. I think
All right,
Shelley
and let's see.
got it.
In the audience, yeah, I think she's got it. Let's see. We got capes from Nan Kent. We got a cape from Dave Kent. We got capes from Stephanie. My father, who's clearly never seen The Incredibles, says holes. And Mary Stack has given you a cape as well. Now let's go to Todd Pickering. What do you got?
No capes.
More capes? Wow, that's a nice sketch.
That's a great
Oh.
picture.
That is a great picture, man.
Lisa, what do you got?
No capes.
No
capes. All right. Another point there. Greg, what do you got?
No capes.
No capes. Mr. Panda, what do you got?
The masks
Capes.
will have no capes.
Chris Berry, you see, you guys wanted some easy ones. There have been 3 easy ones.
that's
Lots of points. We got
It's me and no capes.
no capes. All right, Alex Wittenberg.
I usually go against the grain, but with Edna Mode, you don't mess around. No capes.
No capes. All right, Todd King. Did I miss you here? I think I did. Todd, what do you got?
I went against the grain, and I thought that she had grown past the capes problem, and because this is the opposite of a mask, no cowls.
That's a good response.
Nice.
Not a jibe, but a good
Hero-esque.
response. Did I miss anyone, or did I get? I think I got everyone right. Wait, who?
Me.
Marie.
Not
Oh,
that
Marie.
there's another
Sorry,
one,
Marie.
but
What do you got, Marie?
capes.
Capes.
Oh,
Another one for Shelley.
capes.
Todd Pickering, how many points?
Oh, look, I've got the no capes thing from the wall.
Oh, wait.
My
Todd's
voice sounds
like
like Chris Berry.
Wait. Chris Berry's showing something. No capes. There it is.
Oh, cool.
That was from the Hollywood Studios last.
There we go. Fun at Home, show number 26.
Nothing but fun.
Doesn't get any better than that.
I think I'm at home.
Todd Pickering, what's the score?
Marie has 6, and Shelley has 4,922.
Holy
has 21.
smokes.
She might be cheating.
21.
I
Oh,
am cheating.
Oh, Goofy. I'm sorry, Goofy.
All right. Marie, I got to say that I don't know that there's any really easy ones left in the batch, but there might be. I'm not sure what I've written anymore. Let's go to the Jibe Time game
Guarantee
question.
I won't pick that one. So let's do. Let's go with 41.
Number 41.
My age.
Yeah, mine too.
There we go,
Me
number
too.
41.
Me too.
Bunch of youngins.
Several years ago, Disney traded the contract of sportscaster Al Michaels to NBC Universal to reacquire the long-lost rights to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Recently, when negotiating with Sony for Marvel Studios' future use of Spider-Man in the MCU, Disney offered to trade away blank, but Sony just laughed. Several years ago, Disney traded the contract of sportscaster Al Michaels to NBC Universal to reacquire the long-lost rights to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Recently, when negotiating with Sony for Marvel Studios' future use of Spider-Man in the MCU, Disney offered to trade away blank, but Sony just laughed. Ready? Right and jibe, everyone. Number 41, ladies and gentlemen in the audience. People are writing, people are jibing. Got to say that isn't among the easier questions in the batch.
Told you.
Maybe everybody will come up with the same answer. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Lisa's very confident. I love her confidence. That was a good edit.
I'm a great poker player, aren't I?
Give the audience a bit of time to write on that. Well, I mean, we could almost say Shelley could skip around, but that wouldn't be fair. She wants to remain champion.
Well, she did get 2 great questions. It's a
What's
matter
that?
I got 2 really good questions.
Shelley, which number would you like in the Jibetron?
Number 38.
Number 38.
So easy.
In search of some privacy at last, Uncle Orville snuck out of Carousel of Progress late one night at Magic Kingdom and took a bath in blank.
No privacy at all around this place.
In search of privacy at last, Uncle Orville snuck out of Carousel of Progress late one night at Magic Kingdom and took a bath in blank. Ready, everyone? Number 38, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, please write. And I did it again with the wrong button. Right and jibe, everyone. Where did Uncle Orville bathe? All righty. So we'll give people at home an opportunity to write and jibe.
Thank you.
Let's see. Who haven't I talked to in a couple of weeks? Todd Pickering. You were. He's still busy drawing there, I'm sure. But I'm still going to solo you up on the screen. Todd, what you been up to? You disappeared for a few weeks, except on Instagram, where of course you were posting all across the country. What's going on with you?
Well, I had some business back in Nebraska, where I'm from, so on the Missouri River. So that's where I headed. But I was going to speak quickly of just a quick Disneyland update. Well, downtown Disney update. Because we just, of course, got the sad news that Disneyland will not be opening, did not meet the phase in the near future. We'll be posting when we don't have rumors. The rumors still are abounding. I'm getting them from friends. But development, I think people are just itching to go because the last time I went to downtown Disney, there was quite a queue for cars to get in. We were telling folks that it's like a bar. They allow people, 10 cars leave, 10 cars get to come in. But this time, so many people were there that, so be prepared. You have to drive around. They weren't letting they were making the cars drive around. They weren't even letting them line up because they were backing up on the street. So it was a hazard. And then it's up to an hour wait once you park while you wait in line to get in. So I think people are really itching. I just want to let our followers know that people are going in droves. I think they let you in if you have a reservation. So support your downtown Disney businesses and make a reservation for meals. That's what I heard. So maybe check with the venues when you call.
Does a reservation help you get past that hour wait you were just talking about, or is that in addition to your reservation?
I think that's in addition, but they will let you park is the point. So you be prepared that people down here in Southern California, nothing's open. All the counties are in the purple phase, is how our governor has. That's the worst phase where things won't. There's different levels: purple, red. I think yellow is when theme parks can open, or orange. And yellow is, I think, everything can open. So, the prepare to wait is the plan. And they will let you park if you have a reservation, but you will still have to wait to get in because, it's a safety issue. And check with the venues. I'm sure they know more. So if you book,
when you say wait to get in, you're talking about for bag check and temperature screening and that sort of thing?
Correct.
So, all right. So last week, a number of us in the media were invited to this presentation where Disney Parks talked about how they've been responsible in operating the Florida parks and the lessons they've learned around the world. And it sort of ended with a plea from Josh D'Amaro to the state of California to be given guidelines to open. And of course, that didn't happen. But as part of that presentation, they said that if and when Disneyland does get to open, it's going to use a reservation system similar to what we've been using here in Florida, the Disney Park Pass system, where you have a date-specific reservation, which hopefully, when all these people have that urge to go to Disneyland at the same time, will cause any backups to occur on the internet and not at the resort itself. Because obviously, Disneyland is a pretty landlocked location. I mean, there's only so many ways to get there and so many places to park. And when that fills up, that fills up. And if it's going to be socially distanced, that's going to be that much more limited, I imagine.
Yeah, I found it a little interesting. They didn't use the parking garages for downtown Disney for that very reason. If the parks aren't open, why not use the parking garages? Because that will never back up.
And so they're only using downtown Disney parking for.
Well, those lots have changed a lot. They're using the old parking lot, the one closest to what used to be the ESPN zone, for employees, and the parking lot they've been using is the one behind Paradise Pier Hotel.
Okay.
So, and that's not a huge parking lot. So, but that's the easiest entry into the path down by the Disneyland Hotel. Is how they get you into the park now. So it's not a huge entry when you're social distancing. It always boils down to social distancing. So.
All right. Yep. Let's go back to Marie. Let's go back to our game. Marie, which question did you have?
41.
Number 41. Number 41 is on the screen now. Several years ago, Disney traded the contract of sportscaster Al Michaels to NBC Universal to reacquire the long-lost rights to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Recently, when negotiating with Sony for Marvel Studios' future use of Spider-Man in the MCU, Disney offered to trade away blank, but Sony just laughed. Who did they offer to trade away, Marie?
Brer Rabbit.
Brer Rabbit. All right.
Oh, no.
He's certainly getting evicted. Yeah. That's a good answer. Let's see what we've got from the audience before we go to folks on our show.
Not my Brer Rabbit.
We've got number 41. I see the movie rights to the Country Bears sequel.
Oof.
Pretty interesting response there. I'm not seeing. Oh wait, here's some more number 41s. We got Goofy.
Oh no!
Oh wow!
We got Jar Jar Binks. That's a good one.
Hey.
That's a good one.
No. Poor Jar
Jeremiah
Jar.
Good has offered up Muppets.
Oh,
No.
Although with
Wow.
that
Come
new
on.
series, I'd say yeah, they could have that new series.
What's good about that?
Fantastic Four
Yeah,
and the
what's good? I just
Tomorrowland
got that.
Speedway.
Oh yes, take that.
Let's see if I'm seeing anything else. And by the way, Todd Pickering, I'm going to put you back on the screen for a moment because Jeremiah Good, who's watching tonight, obviously from California still, said he walked in this afternoon. I assume he's talking about Downtown Disney.
Right.
So,
Well, I've had really good luck too, but I'm letting people know that this has happened to some people. So
and
just
I
be
would say
prepared
I would say weekdays are probably better than weekends, just like other times of the year. But
Well, and we're having another heat streak, so this would probably be a good time to go because sitting outside was not my idea of a good time having dinner. But
all right. Well, while we've got you on the screen, let's get your answer to the question: who did Disney offer to trade to Sony for?
Marie,
Spider-Man?
that's not a good answer. It's a great answer.
Oh, there you go, Marie. Way to go.
With a little
Smile
Playboy
broadly
bunny
in the
on
room.
it.
My poor Brer.
It is kind of.
King, what do you got?
Well, I tried to think of somebody who I think they could just get rid of, which is Pete.
Oh.
Not Big Bad Pete.
Oh yeah. I mean, have you met him in the parks?
No, but he's busy.
He should be there.
He's always conniving.
Panda, what do you got?
Sunny Eclipse.
Wow.
Sony was like, Sony laughed.
Barry, what do you got?
I get it
We
now.
giving up?
Oh, I didn't even
Well-
hold on, I didn't even realize Sunny didn't even
Sony
think of it.
Eclipse. You
I
didn't get that one.
didn't think of it.
I dug
Nice-
into
nice
my
try, John.
I dug into my comic past. I went with Howard the Duck.
Howard
Oh,
the
yeah.
Duck.
They
Disney
do own
does
that.
have Disney does have full ownership now. Alex,
Oof.
what do you got? Who they trading
I
away?
got a deep cut here. This is Tommy Tucker's Tooth. It's one of Walt Disney's first director and producer credits on IMDb.
Oh,
can
you
watch
matched
it on
everyone
YouTube.
again.
Impressive.
Alex, you matched everyone again.
All right, Alex gets the deep dive award for this episode. Greg, who do you got?
Yeah, I was thinking of Todd K. I also went with Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar
Hey.
Binks. All right.
Hey, no respect.
Lisa, what do you got?
I love this character, but I couldn't think of anything. So
Captain Sparrow. Wow. Well, you might have traded away Johnny Depp with his problems, and they'd
Yeah,
laugh at that, I think. But
maybe that's
Shelley,
what
Shelley, what do you got?
Home on the Range.
I thought of that.
That's good, yeah.
What a horrible
Oh,
movie.
man.
All right. I think I got everyone. Now, is Home on, I can't remember. Is Home on the Range the one that Alan Menken talks about having been developed in the wake of 9/11? Or was that... it's one of those movies from that era.
I think
don't
it
know if
was Home on the
Ugly Duck-
Range.
The one that's not good.
Yeah.
Who's seen Home on the Range on this panel?
Oh, I have in the
I've seen
theater.
it. Yeah.
In the theater.
In the theater, absolutely.
I
saw
still
the
have
theater too.
So should we go see it as
Bad,
Disney fans?
bad.
Because I think it's the only Disney animated movie I've never seen.
It is
The
not like
villain's
any
musical
other
number
movie.
is great. Yeah, the
Watch
villain
it.
has a great moment in the film. His musical number is solid. I'd say that's probably about where it ends.
About it, yeah.
So maybe
So
I
if
can just
it's-
watch
if
that.
Dame Judy
If it's
Dench
the-
was in it.
Yes.
Academy Award
true.
winner.
So
If
she
it's
was
the
also
story
in
I
the live
remember-
action Cats too. So
Yes.
Who?
Cats.
Dame Judi Dench.
Who else
Yeah.
is in
The
it?
story if it's the story I
His name.
remember that
Roseanne
Alan
Barr.
Menken told, I can't tell a story if you guys are all talking.
Well,
Yeah.
If it's the story I remember Alan Menken talking about, he said, that the problems began really in the wake of 9/11 because they couldn't get the story right. Usually the Disney movies are taken apart many, many times before they get released. And after 9/11, folks just couldn't agree on what to come up with. And yes, Jeremiah says that's the story. And
There you
Oh, it's true. Cool.
that's the one we're talking about.
go.
Well,
Thank you, Jeremiah.
odd that
Let's
Disney
give
allowed it.
a point. Let's give a point to Jeremiah because
Good
he hasn't
story.
earned any tonight.
it's a good story.
I've given no points out to anybody. Jeremiah is the only member that gets a point.
All right.
Good
So,
story.
Shelley, which question did you have?
38.
Number 38. In search of some privacy at last, Uncle Orville snuck out of the Carousel of Progress late one night at Magic Kingdom, the late, great Mel Blanc's voice, and took a bath in blank. Shelley, where did Uncle Orville go to bathe at Magic Kingdom?
The Cinderella Castle Suite.
Wow, pretty fancy.
Whoa.
Pretty fancy.
Pretty private.
Smart.
They have air
And let's see, we've got, what do we got from the audience here? We've got Typhoon Lagoon from Jeremiah.
Yeah, take Jeremiah's point back. That's not in the Magic Kingdom.
That's true, and it's a real hike, right? I mean,
That's
you
a
gotta
hike.
take a bus there or a minivan or.
And honestly,
I like
there's
Leslie's answer here. The backside of water.
also, Alan,
Our
also
hand
for
gave
Typhoon
us-
Lagoon, there's no privacy at all around that place.
Wow. Got impersonation.
John, I didn't see if you were doing a face when you said it. Were you?
No, not at all.
No, just a voice. All right, let's put Shelley back on the screen.
Something tells me there was a face.
Shelley, let's see. We got Cinderella's Fountain, which is close to the suite, but no point there. Emily gave us the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Lots of.
Steve Claiborne gave us the temporary hand wash station. Also not very private.
I like that one.
Well, he's used to that.
That's
Steve
timely.
gave us the Wishing Well.
Jeez.
So we've
There's
got
a-
a round with no audience points for Shelley. Let's see how she did with the panelists here. Todd Pickering, what do you got? Todd Pickering, what do you got?
Of America.
Of America, all right.
Is
Not the cleanest of places to bathe. Lisa, what do you got?
Uncle Orville's not the cleanest.
I'm on a pirate theme, Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right, Yoko.
We've yet
Greg,
to get
what
a
do you got?
match.
Shelley, I almost said the Cinderella Castle Suite, but I went with the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Oh.
It's bigger.
No,
It is-
no
it is
jive in
bigger.
there.
It's bigger.
Panda, did I ask for your answer yet? I don't think so. What do you got?
I matched Todd.
Rivers of America. All right.
Yeah,
And Greg
Chris
matched
Berry,
one
what
of
do you
our
got?
I'm with you. I'm with you guys. There it
Rivers
is.
of America.
Ah.
Alex, what do you got?
What remains of River Country?
Ooh.
Like a myth.
That would require a swim. Let's see what else we got. We got Todd King. What do you got?
A Splash Mountain
Splash
sunken
Mountain
log.
sunken log. All right. That's about bathtub size. Marie, what do you got?
Well, see, I forgot about the water, but I thought privacy would be Stitch's great escape.
That's pretty private.
He
That's
bring his
pretty
own
private.
water.
Ain't nobody there.
Has,
There's a sink in
Todd
there.
Pickering,
there.
has it actually happened? Did Shelley actually get 0 jibes in that round?
Zero jive.
We got 0 jibes. There
Oh
were
my
very few
goodness.
matches, period. That was the most original answers
Wow.
ever.
That
Right.
was fun, though.
And thankfully none that should get us into too
Queen
much trouble.
has fallen.
No,
All right,
she hasn't. It's
Not
21
yet.
to 7 is the final
Let
score.
me see. Let's
Oh,
go
my
to our
gosh.
final round. Question.
Wait, we're doing one more round?
One more round. We've
she-
been doing 4 rounds during the
she
hour
might
long
as well-
segment here.
What? Oh, that was. Yeah, that's right. That was 3 rounds.
Yeah, because I got 4 questions left, and 2
Okay.
of them will be taken, and 2 of them will be left over for show number 27, when our special guest right now is scheduled to be Jeffrey R. Epstein from Disney Corporate. Jeffrey has agreed to come chat with us once again. His schedule
Nice.
prevented it from tonight when he was originally supposed to appear, but he says he's going to join us
Nice.
next week. And Jeremiah is now objecting to our objection to his answer because the question didn't actually say Magic Kingdom.
I told him it was strongly implied.
It did say
Nitpick.
Magic Kingdom.
No, and he is right. The question just says he took a bath somewhere.
Yeah,
Mm,
strongly implied.
yeah.
All right, Marie, it's your turn. Pick one of
Number
the last
50.
green questions. Number 50? Number
please.
50.
You've
Not
got
long
this,
ago, Wreck-It Ralph broke the internet.
Oh.
Fortunately, it got fixed.
Hmm.
If there was another sequel in the works, we may never know. It turns out Ralph also destroyed blank.
Oh, I know.
Not long ago, Wreck-It Ralph broke the internet. Fortunately, it got fixed. If there was another sequel in the works, we may never know. It turns out Ralph also destroyed blank. Everybody write and jive. There we go.
Mhm.
And it's funny, during these write and jive sessions, I still hear Chris Berry better than anyone else.
It's that television
Professional
guy,
Sound
Mike.
master.
Yeah.
What are you showing off? A monorail? I got one of those.
Ooh. I love the monorail.
Love the monorail. Here it is.
All right.
Ooh.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma might be the best answer.
Wait a minute. Why is the playing again?
Keep writing my dance.
Wait a second. There we go. All right. Everybody's dancing, and I'm looking to stop it. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
All right. Marie, I'm sorry, Marie, you've asked the question. Shelley?
Yep.
Which question would you like from our remaining three as people are commenting on number 50? Which one would you like?
54.
Number 54. All right. Our last question, unless we haven't asked the special one. Let's see.
All right.
Big Bad Wolf discovered that it was too difficult to huff and puff while wearing a mask during the pandemic. Now he attempts to destroy houses by blinking.
Oh,
Whoa.
Lord.
Goodness
Big
gracious.
Bad Wolf discovered that it was too difficult to huff and puff while wearing a mask during the pandemic. Now he attempts to destroy houses by blanking. Let us write and jibe. Or maybe Roz will have something to say about that. I don't know.
Always watching.
Alrighty. So for our Mouse Planet regulars, while we give the audience a chance to catch up, anybody got an article they want to talk about or something new? We've already hyped Lisa's book, which I don't have to throw up on the screen, but somebody could also do that. Anybody got anything that's
Wow, there's
anybody
three
got
of them out
anything new
there.
and exciting? Wow, we got a lot of them.
I have an article Friday. I have an article Friday.
What's the article about this week?
Top 5.
Top 5 saddest Pixar moments.
Saddest Pixar moments?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
There's a lot of
Tell
them.
me Bing Bong's on the list.
I'm not going to tell you anything. You got to tune in on Friday.
I say
So-
up, beginning of up.
What's that?
Maybe not.
Well,
No
Up
spoilers.
makes a
Tom.
lot of film lists, period. Like the saddest moments in film history. So
Yes, clearly.
we'll see
Oh
if
wait, saddest moments in film history? You
Yes.
mean like this one here?
Oh, that was such a great seg.
that's a beautiful moment.
Yeah, you
I
got to
look
give him credit for that segue. That was
fantastic.
amazing.
All right. Well, you
You-
didn't get to see it last week, so I'll show you the really saddest moment in film history. It was my
I wanna
extra
see- I wanna see.
appearance in
can't-
the 1986 made-for-TV film. Wait, Alex is showing off. What are you
blame
showing
Okay.
off?
I got this at D23 a few years ago. It's based
Oh,
on the
love
Joni
that.
Mitchell album Blue.
Yeah, Blue, right?
Oh,
That
wow.
artwork and its sadness. Is that amazing? It's one
That's
of my favorite.
wonderful.
It is really good.
Man, something
So while
something
we're-
else
That's all.
I want.
Very nice.
While we're on the topic, I'll show off
I can't wait.
my fleeting moment of fame from the 1986 made-for-TV film with director of photography Barry Sonnenfeld. Watch carefully, because if you don't see the guy with the backpack, you haven't seen me. Ready? Go. Anybody see the guy with the backpack the first time? Not this guy with the backpack who's running. The other guy with the backpack right there.
That's you.
The guy running was your stunt double, right?
What?
No, the guy running was actually
Fame.
the lead of the film.
Yeah.
So I was past the lead in 2 of those scenes as an extra, for which I still recall I got paid like $35 and a ham sandwich that I didn't eat.
And the
that was-
Academy just glossed
Overlooked
right
you
over
in
it.
the extras because that was
but
some serious backpack work.
It was, and that was my backpack my senior year of high school. It was like a teal. I think my parents gave it to me, so I don't remember. I want to say they got it in California somewhere.
Was it a dance sport?
So maybe at some point, Todd, your California star shined upon the backpack because you passed the marketplace where they bought it, or something pathetic like that.
Small
Well, you
world
were
after
connected
all.
to
That's a little creepy, don't you think? Ugh.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I love it. I love it.
All right, let's go to Marie for the last time on this round, and I need to get the computer to cooperate. It doesn't want to cooperate. Interesting. It does not
read
want to
it.
go back. I
Interesting.
can't go. I can't get back to the page with the questions. There we go.
Todd will
Calling the
interpret it in
mercy
Donald Duck
rule,
voice.
I think.
Gone. Whoa, that's not it.
Interesting. That's not it.
Look at that.
All right. Well, we'll fix
Skyline.
that.
Like,
We
what
will
is that?
fix that.
What was that page? That was a good page.
That's the end of the YouTube page. That's the
Oh.
recommended videos that come up after you've watched the end of our Jibe Time.
Watch these.
Pineapple.
All right, here's the Jibe Time page.
There it is.
There we go.
All right. Marie, which question did you have?
50.
Number 50.
50.
Number 50. Not long ago, Wreck-It Ralph broke the internet. Fortunately, it got fixed. If there was another sequel in the works, we may never know. It turns out Ralph also destroyed. What do you got,
I
Marie?
said YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. Well, almost broke my computer here. There's no question of that. So that's as good a response as any.
Ralph is in there.
Yeah, Ralph is on YouTube. I am going to look at the audience comments here. Let's put everybody on the screen. We look at the audience comments in the order they came in. We got Small World.
Okay.
Destroyed the small world.
The World.
There you go.
Coronavirus.
That would be nice.
If only.
Stephen
Rossiter.
Claiborne has gone political with the American government. We got The World. We got Disney Animation Studios.
Wow.
We got Magic Kingdom. We got Spaceship Earth.
Wow.
Hmm.
This is Godzilla-like.
Yeah, really.
Nobody else on 50. All right. Nobody else on 50. All right. Let's see what our regulars have. Let's start with Mr. Todd King. What do you got, Todd?
He destroyed TikTok.
Well,
it's pretty
he
close.
should have.
Pretty
Trying to
close.
do that.
Shelley, what do you got?
I said he destroyed the script.
The script. One of the answers I
Very
was
meta.
thinking of. That's good.
Yeah, that's a
Todd
good one.
Pickering, what do you got?
Well, I have a YouTube channel, so
There's a jibe for
Hey!
you. Lisa, what do you got?
Studios. I matched somebody out there.
Yeah, you matched Tim Ellison out here in the comments.
All right, Tim.
woo.
In
Tim and Lisa.
the
Greg, what do you
slot.
got?
Yeah, not overly proud of this one. I said all Wi-Fi.
All
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. All right.
Takes care.
Got the internet.
Takes care
Sandra,
of
what do you
us.
got?
Stitch's Great Escape, I thought.
That was my last question.
Not,
He
not much
didn't
love
have
for
to
that one.
Chris Berry, what do you got?
He destroyed Zoom, of course.
Ah,
Zoom, Alex Wittenberg, what do you got?
Zoom.
Alan's green screens.
That's good.
That's awesome, man.
All right. Well,
Play,
since you're prompting it, let's tempt fate. Let's see what happens
Oh,
if I turn on the green
brace
screens. We'll
yourselves.
see just how
Everyone,
glitchy
see
I
you
get.
next week.
Because I had one real special background here this week just for the
There
show.
it goes.
Show's
There
over.
it is. Oh,
Oh, it worked.
yeah, but I'm now way behind.
Yeah, you
I'm
are
all sort of
lagging.
glitchy. So I'm gonna
Japanese
turn that
monster
off.
movie.
All right. So Ralph broke my green screen.
Yep.
you did.
I think that was very timely.
All right. Let's go to Shelley on the last question. Shelley, what was the question number you asked for again?
54.
Number 54. Well, Big Bad Wolf discovered that it was too difficult to huff and puff while wearing a mask during the pandemic. Now he attempts to destroy houses by blinking. Shelley. There we go. Tooting. All right.
Tooting.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna have to say we got a match and a jibe here from Stephen
Yeah, sure.
Claiborne, who gave it rooting and tooting. We got farting, which I suppose is okay.
Let's just go for it.
We got Stephanie saying tick-tocking.
Oh, lovely.
I got
Dave Kent.
flossing.
Yeah.
Dance.
And let's
Go
see.
up.
Dave Kent gave us twerking.
It's a visual.
And I think those are all the 54s we got there. So let's see what let me turn off Mr. Kent's twerking because that's upsetting. Let's go to Todd Pickering. Todd, what do you got?
I'm running out of steam. I just sneezing and wheezing. It blew his mask off too. I don't
Wheezing
know.
and wheezing. All right. Lisa, what do you got?
I went a whole different way. I went with the pandemic and I said he's now protesting the houses.
All right.
Oh,
That's
that's
a good
funny.
answer.
That
Greg,
is
what do you
funny.
I went with the noise. Growling.
Growling.
Oh.
He is a wolf.
Todd King, what do you got?
Well, he went corporate and issuing a cease and desist.
Marie, what do you got?
I said kicking, and congrats, Shelly!
That's a good
John
sport.
Sakari, what do you got?
Thoughts and prayers, thinking and praying.
There you go. There you go. Chris Berry, what do you got?
He's flipping the houses like is on TV.
Oh, that's great.
He can have his own show.
I try.
Alexander Wittenberg.
Evicting.
Political also.
Got a couple of different forms of legal response there.
Yeah.
I think that is the end of the round. I think it is time to declare a champion and then to find out if the magic question has been asked. Marie is pointing to the winner, but I still need to get Mr. Pickering on the screen to give us the final score. Todd, what is our final score this evening?
The final score was Shelley 5 and Marie 4 is what I'm going to go with.
Thank you, Todd.
Good job, Marie. We matched twice.
Close.
So
Yes, we did.
that's the new score. I'm in charge.
It was close.
So little.
I may need to pick a new scorekeeper, but I do know that he was right that Shelley just beat Marie. So
That's what we're running
congratulations,
with.
Shelley. You have now won 4 times in a row. It's our half-year anniversary celebration. We're going to put a panda sweater over you. And now we're going to put up
Beautiful.
your Mike Wazowski moment.
She's on TV.
So congratulations, Shelley. You have won yet again. You have bragging rights for another week.
4.
And of course, that means if I'm capable of writing more questions, you're welcome back on a future edition of our show. Let's see here. I want to now go to the pre-recorded segment that I probably screwed up by changing screens before. Let's see if I did screw it up.
Show's going to explode.
Yes, I did screw it up. So hang on.
Hold on.
Hang on. You guys have a conversation amongst yourselves. I'm going to go to
got a little dark there.
I'm afraid.
Adrian's selection. I'll be right
If
back.
you can't, go to the same website and make a donation.
Have a
If
chat,
that's not your
guys.
thing, we're also going to be putting up a bunch of things
Yeah,
on
Adrian is
eBay
talking.
Isn't
with
she?
charity proceeds all
Adrian,
going
stop talking.
All I hear is
He's
Adrian.
left the room.
She's the ghost host.
I was about to say the ghost of Amy passed.
We lost Alan.
No, he told us to go ahead and
We're going to talk amongst ourselves.
Amongst ourselves.
Give
So,
you a
Panda, I
topic.
have to ask you, since I was in Nebraska, are you also from Nebraska? Is that what that accent is I'm catching?
From who?
Are you
Thank
from
you,
Nebraska too?
No, I'm from Long Island.
That I figure you were from that
Cool.
one.
Yeah, I
That
was
was
going
my
to say
reason.
Panda's a New Yorker.
How about
Yeah,
that?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And yes, I was here all along. I think I now have it sorted out. We
Okay,
can
here
now
we go.
see Shelley's selection of the contest question. If it hasn't been asked yet, y'all have to answer it. If it has been asked, we'll go to our list of correct answers, and I'll ask Siri to randomly select a winner. Ready?
Ooh.
Let's
All
go
right.
to let's go to
Can't be Shelley.
Adrian here. Here we go. Come on.
The anticipation.
Oh,
She's
you're on mute. You're on mute, Adrian.
Your mics are all live.
Number 49.
Number 49. All right, I'm sorry.
That
You
was
guys said
Shelley.
it was muted. So let me get it again. There we go. Now I got it again. Ready? Come on, let's
Ready.
hear Adrian. You guys mics. You guys all have live mics, by the way, but listen carefully because we'll see what the video's got. All right, Adrian. Let's put up the Jibe Time questions and have you pick our contest question.
All right.
Which one would you like,
There's
Adrian?
not a lot to choose from. I'll go right to the middle, number 49.
Number 49. So yes, it is one that we've selected already. Number 49 is Chip and Dale went soaring, but they'll never do it again. They lost their blank over California.
nuts.
Ready, Adrian?
I'm ready.
Write and jibe. We get to watch Adrian write and jibe for 20 seconds because that's what everybody wants to do. I decided that was the best way to show it.
Your shirt's cute.
Although I can show you guys dancing in the little boxes as she's writing.
I love her shirt.
Yeah, it's cute.
Now, you know, the interesting thing about her shirt, when she had it tuned a certain way, the green screen shone through.
So
Here she comes.
let's see.
Here she
I'm going
comes.
to rewind back to the question.
Oh, of course I
and
have
we'll
to
put it on
rewind.
the screen, and Adrian will show us the answer that folks need to jibe with.
It's like multiple Allens.
The question
This is
once
very
again,
bad.
I'm here multiple times.
Allenception.
Chip and Dale went soaring, but they'll never do it again. They lost their blank over California.
Nuts.
Adrienne?
They lost their nuts over California.
Hey, and you put it in.
We all
See,
win.
Adrienne
Adrienne wrote it in
No.
green, so you
All
can
right,
see right
that's
through her
the
nuts.
question
How many
that
books are
folks
there?
needed to have
That's
jibed
fine.
with during our show. Thank you, Adrienne.
All right, so there you have it, everyone. The correct matching question for the monorail book was nuts, which gave us, if I kept careful track in the opening of the show, we had Lisa, Panda,
Really, Lisa?
Shelley, Marie, Chris, Greg,
All of us.
Todd Pickering,
All of us.
Wait, there it is.
Kent,
Okay.
Dan Kent, Emily, Stephanie M,
We're all
Jerry
getting a
D,
book.
and Eve. So there are 13 possibilities. I'm now going to pick up my iPhone and I'm going to ask Siri to pick a number between 1 and 13, and that will be our lucky monorail winner. What is a random number between 1 and 13?
8.
3.
And she didn't speak it out loud, so I'll have to show the camera. She said number 11. And number 11 on my list is Steph M in the comments.
Nice.
A
You
viewer
are our
won.
winner. So Stephanie M, we will send you a message in Facebook chat later today, since that's how you answered. You'll need to provide mailing information so Adrienne can send you out the book. But Stephanie M, congratulations. You have won the monorail book. And
Yay.
Adrienne will coordinate with you via our message. So congratulations on that.
Woohoo.
And so that was our 26th show. Half a year of shows. Thank you, everyone. Anyone else have
Wow.
anyone else have any parting words to share on show number 26? At home.
Remember
We need-
6
we
months
need
ago?
to
cut
How
this
are they?
quickly.
Wait, one more time.
Boy, everybody's talking at the same time.
That was
So,
fun.
Shelley, what are you saying, Shelley? I heard you the loudest.
She's gone.
And you just screwed it.
Oh, hey.
That was
I
bad.
was
Sorry
gonna
about
say,
that.
Want to give that Chalk Walk website one more time so that people can donate to the Mouse Planet team?
Absolutely, absolutely. We will put on the screen both the Mouse Planet Team Chalk Walk information, which is here, and everybody can go check that out. And it's a charity very near and dear to people's hearts. It does very good work taking care of kids out there in Orange County, California. And Adrienne has been a major supporter of it for many, many years. And then back here in Orlando, as I said at the top of the show, we have the givekidstheworld.org/lights opportunity to contribute over at Give Kids the World and support their mission even in their time that they're closed. So those are the two charities we've mentioned at the top. Thank you for reminding me, Shelley. Anyone else have anything else this week? No? So if I've loaded up the Gametron correctly here, I've got an exit video like usual. I want to thank everybody for joining us for 26 weeks in a row. If you have your frequent viewer number, this is episode 26. Mark your card with episode number 26, and I will update this. I will update the scorecard with everybody else. What is that? Zoom meeting coming up? I don't know. Jeremiah, I don't know what you're asking me, but we'll figure it out later. All right, everyone. We'll see you real soon. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, Jeffrey Epstein will, in fact, join us next week. And you know what? I did not load up the end of the show. I have the end of episode.
We'll never
25. So this show is going to continue while I go get the end to episode 26.
I think
which
Oklahoma is the best answer ever.
Yeah, it might be.
I just completely screwed up this week. How about
I
that?
remember I had an Oprah Winfrey Superstar. Remember we were talking about Broadway? Yeah. I still have all my cards. It's fun to look through the random cards. I have Puke Green, Bob Chapek, just random cards.
Puke Green, Bob Chapek.
I think Bob Chapek will be very happy you didn't give
Dear
his
Evan
answer.
Horsefly. I don't remember
I
what.
think Bob Chapek will be very happy you didn't give his answer as what you were trading to Sony.
Yeah, probably
All
not.
right, guys. I'm going to put everybody in the green room. We'll see you all in the green room. I'm going to put up the video.
Bye.
I said I'm going to put up the video, and then it didn't come up. My goodness. This is just...
Blame Ralph.
Who broke the internet?
Ralph. I don't know, guys. We'll see you guys real soon.
Bye.
Goodbye. There it goes. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
I can still hear you guys.
Bye, Nanette.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Nanette.